Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So we actually got the specs that are required to play Legion. So for anybody that's newer to PC gaming, different games have different requirements to be able to run the game. If you go to your settings, you can run it on low, you can run it on ultra. There's a lot of different settings for your graphics and things, and sometimes you actually have to up your graphics on certain fights to be able to see the mechanic if you're not running on a higher setting. Now, there's a big difference in what we're getting and the upgrades for the games. Like look when you look at Mac, like look at memory, the minimum requirement for Warlords of Draenor was 2 gig, and they're actually switching the minimum requirement to 4 gig of RAM, which is doubled, and then 4 to 8 obviously, but it completely doubles it for Mac. For Windows users, that's not the case. But when you look at a lot of these system requirements, they are upping them, and a lot of people are a little upset about this. They're like, "What? We got to upgrade our PC to actually be able to play this?" Yeah, that is something that some players are going to do. And the way that Blizzard is going about this, they are trying to make the game look better, run better, feel better, whatever they're trying to do. Now, I don't really have a lot of arguments about this. A lot of people do, because I think the when you're invested in PC gaming, your rig is always going to have to upgrade. There are a lot of times where you can buy a rig and it will last you for a very long time, because the companies are trying to stay within a certain demographic. Because when you're PC gaming, it's not like an Xbox, it's not like a PlayStation where the game comes out, it's automatically going to work, right? You're eventually going to have to upgrade your PC, because all the games run such different specs, especially when you look at Grand Theft Auto 5, for example. To run that on max, your PC had to be amazing to actually keep your frame rate. Now, the only complaint I have about this is World of Warcraft right now is on a very bad state. Whether you think so or not, it is at its lowest number ever. A lot of players are on the weary side of whether to get the game or not get the game. Now, a player that is, I have a few players in my guild, and I have a few players that are IRL friends that are just getting into the game. They're really not into the PC gaming kind of thing, so their computer isn't that great, but they are getting into the game and they are, enjoying it. They're not the players that are going to invest in upgrading their PC just to play one game. They're more console gamers, but they are enjoying it. One day they could be that player that, it's like, dude, this is amazing. I wanted to get into raiding a little bit more. I need to do this. And they're not going to get that chance, because there's no way they're going to buy the game for their PC they currently have. Now, when you look at the specs aren't too incredible. Like, they're not super high-end, the best of the best. That said, they are still an upgrade to what people are playing. There are people out there that are playing this game on the same rig that they played Burning Crusade on. Was that nuts? That's crazy, right? When you think about how long everything went. When you look at World of Warcraft as a whole, when you run around, look at the trees, for example, it looks amazing. They've made it look amazing for the crappiest stuff that they could have used. When you look at the game is not, just imagine if World of Warcraft looked like Skyrim. It would be, how much of a increase they would need for the PC, and to see like the little upgrades, which pretty much is a little upgrade. People are really complaining about it. And I don't think World of Warcraft will ever jump to that Skyrim level if they see a giant backlash of, hey, you need to upgrade your PC to be able to run our product. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I think over the years they've done a phenomenal job of not upgrading everything all the time to a super crazy thing, Like I remember when I got a Cataclysm, I was like, man, I think I'm going to need a better computer, to run this. And I was running on, cheap Walmart computers. You go buy a Walmart computer for, what was it, like, $400 or something, and you go off and do that. Because I didn't realize I could buy $400 worth of hardware and actually build a PC that would run it way better than any Walmart computer. I just didn't know that. I think a lot of people still don't understand that. And I think it's going to hurt the numbers in the beginning. But if Legion is amazing, people will invest in better hardware and better computers to compensate. It's a very interesting thing. I was very surprised to read on all the people that are very upset about this, and then all other people that are like, come on, like, I gotta check. Like, I'm not a real big computer guy, so I don't know if my computer can run it currently, but because I'm a huge World of Warcraft fan, I will upgrade my PC and, make it run on what it needs to run. I'm sure I can run on the minimal settings for sure, but the recommended settings, Windows 10, do I really need Windows 10? Do I have to get Windows 10 to be able to run Ultra? That's kind of a bummer, but I guess it is what it is, right? It's just the way we're going. So I might need to upgrade my computer to Windows 10. Who knows? Maybe it's good. Maybe it should be better. It's a better option for me anyway. I have Windows 7. That's what I've been running on. I run on Windows 7. I really love Windows 7. But now we're going to have to go to Windows 10 for the recommended settings. Sucks. Oh well. Alright guys, so what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think this is good, bad? Do you think it's too big of a jump for some of the specs for a lot of players? I think it could be, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, like, favorite, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for supporting the videos. Thanks for giving me that view time. Helps out a lot. And I can't wait till Legion, because there are going to be hundreds of videos on guides, walkthroughs, talking about different stuff. It's just going to be amazing. So thank you guys for sticking it out in this gray period of World of Warcraft where there's really nothing going on. And I'll talk to you guys soon.